All right, you guys, my name is Eric Rainey. Welcome back for another quick lesson. Today, we're going to go over editing. You guys have been asking a lot of questions like what kind of apps am I using? And also, Eric, just in general, how do you edit a house tour video? So today, I'm going to show you some of the simplest tricks that you can use to make a quick video right now for Instagram. First and foremost, I'm using an app called CapCut. Yes, I know it's tied to TikTok. It recently got banned, but they brought it back. It's not in every app store, so if it's not showing up in your app store, just go to CapCut.com and you'll be able to download it right now. Personally, I edit most of my videos on my computer. However, if you're using your cell phone, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna do it on my computer and teach you how to do it there. Now, just so that you know, I'm going to be showing you how to do these edits on your computer the same way I do. However, you can also do all of these exact same things on your cell phone or your iPad. All right, guys, let's dive into it. So as you'll see, we are inside of CapCut and I've already got all of my footage from the house that I shot uploaded in here. And what I did for time's sake was I went ahead and picked out the clips that I want to use for the video. And now what I want to show you guys is the easy part. So once you have already gotten all of your clips put in the order that you want them to be, you're gonna come right over here and you're gonna expand it. And what I like to do to keep it simple is make every single one 1 second long. So all you gotta do to do that is you're gonna come in here, you're gonna click on it and you're just gonna trim it down. So every single clip that I have, obviously I'm gonna go through and I also want them to line up at a good spot. Oops, so hit the back button on that one. But for instance, right here, we're going to trim this down to 1 second. And actually this one, because it's with the door opening, so I want that to be like that. We're gonna come to this next one. As you'll see right here, it shows that it's a minute and 20, or yeah, a minute and 20 seconds. So we want to trim that down because this one is coming around the door or around the corner right here. I probably want to more so trim it a little bit here in the very beginning. And then we're going to take out that last little bit here from the end. We're going to go to the next one. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to look at the clip. And one of the things that you want to do is keep things in motion. So I see this all the time when people are editing videos or people are posting their videos where you can see where it stops and then starts. No. Instead, what you want to do is try to maintain the same amount of speed. So from here into here. So like this one, for instance, actually probably needs to be trimmed a little bit more to keep up with the motion. We're going to span this one out to 1 second. Now we're going to come over here to this one. And again, we want to keep that same momentum. So because the beginning of this move starts a little bit slower, I'm actually going to trim it from there. And then we'll come here and we'll trim the rest off the end. We'll bring that to 1 second. And so from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go throughout and we're just going to continue to trim every single clip down to 1 second. All right, guys. So for time's sake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to trim these down to 1 second. And I will cut it here for a little bit. I'll save you the boredom of watching me go through every single one of these individual and trim them down. And we will be right back. All right, you guys, we are back and I just finished up the trimming of every single clip. And right now I'm just playing it back to see what it looks like. And I think that we have a pretty good reel going. So I'm gonna play it one more time so that you can see it all the way through. So like I mentioned earlier, things that are in motion need to stay in motion. And in this case, I try to keep everything at roughly the same speed. So when I'm even filming, I'm thinking about it. Okay, cool. I need to be moving at the same speed relatively for everything. However, you can always slow some of this footage down or speed it up as you need to. Being that you guys are here watching this video in the Pro Club, I am going to give you another tip that I normally do not give to people. The way that I make my videos on Instagram look 4K is I go in here to adjustments. I click on auto adjust. Normally I have this set to about 70. And that's just for me because of the settings of the camera. Sharpness. Guys, sharpness is the game changer. I want you to go into your settings and I want you to adjust the sharpness to be somewhere between 15 and 25. Because I'm shooting on a nicer camera, I typically change the sharpen to 15%. However, if I'm shooting on my iPhone and it's footage from there, I'm going to use about 20 or 25%. Doing that makes the difference in your footage when it comes to what it looks like on a cell phone or on just really on these social media apps, because most of you know that a lot of times that footage gets compressed. So if you're uploading at 4K, it may originally be seen at 1080p, but if you sharpen it, then even at 1080p, it will have more of a 4K or 2K, if you're familiar with that, 2K appearance. Overall, just sharpen it. It's going to look better on social media. It's going to give you better quality, and people are going to think that you did your video with a much, much more expensive camera. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, as I said, this video is to teach you the easiest way to make a house tour video. Once you have all of your clips loaded into CapCut, all you need to do is trim them down to exactly 1 second each. Put them in order, make a beautiful video, and bam, you're ready to go, just like that.